stop and think for a minute. The crypto projects that are going to withstand the test of time, well, they're the ones that have the most real-world utility. When it comes to real-world use cases, there's one project that stands out above all the others. You got to catch them all. And today, we're going to catch XYO. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Today, we're going to be taking a look at XYO. Now, think about how temperamental our postal system currently is. The U.S. Postal Service mails 146 billion pieces of mail every year. It's estimated that around 1 to 3% of them get lost. At the very least, that's well over 1 billion pieces of lost mail every single year. If only there was a way for blockchain to solve this. Well, it's where XYO, or the XY Oracle, comes in. Understand that data arguably is the most valuable asset in the world, and XYO is a protocol designed to improve the validity, certainty, and value of that data, especially when it comes to location data. Now, think about all that lost mail. It's no secret. Traditional location data is unreliable. It can be spoofed or manipulated. For example, if a package or piece of mail gets lost, it's not always easy to determine where it got lost at and whose fault it was. This costs corporations millions of dollars. XYO solves this by using blockchain and a network of devices to create a trustless and secure system of location data. This isn't their only use case either. Think about how much this tech could optimize supply chain issues, verify location-based events, deliver trustless location data, and, like we already touched on, dispute resolution. XYO doesn't only have to work in the real world, though. This tech can be used in the metaverse, which is why last year CoinMarketCap listed XYO as a top metaverse coin by market cap. Eventually, when the metaverse mirrors the real world, XYO can be there to zero in on the locational data. But how does all this actually work? Well, before I get into that, take a second and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's on top of the latest in crypto. Now, XYO has 4 components to solve this problem. These components are sentinels, bridges, archivists, and diviners. Sounds like I'm trapped in a World of Warcraft game. Sentinels gather the data, the bridges relay the data, the archivists store the data, and the diviners are the answer aggregators. They search the data for a specific thing. Sentinels are the eyes and ears of XYO. Physical devices in the XYO network, like a phone or a geo-mining device, broadcast their signal with data such as their location, time, temperature, etc. So when the Sentinel records data, the bridge node moves that interaction and sends the information to the archivist. The archivist is a database that confirms all of the bound witness interactions. It's basically the treasure chest for all of the XYO data. Final component of XYO is called the diviner, which are devices that analyze the history recorded by other components. The diviners submit queries to the archivist or bridge for a specific or a collection of bound witnesses interactions. For example, did the package pass the gas station when I was getting gas? This would confirm on the blockchain, and this did happen, and it would be confirmed anonymously. Genius. This way, they can trust that all this happened because XYO's proof of origin exists. This is a key that proves that all of the location data is legitimate. This key is a unique ID that uses transient key chaining, so it cannot be spoofed or falsified. As you can see here, I tried my very best to break down how XYO works as simply as possible. And if you understood that, you can see how much of a threat this technology is to the current system. The XYO team understands this, and their CEO, Ari Trau, told beincrypto.com, Web3 is key in disrupting the current systems that fail to serve the majority of internet users. Web 2 led to the rise of big tech entities gatekeeping our data. However, the new internet will enable us to pivot from centralization towards an open source model. XYO is really just getting started, and the past few years have been massive for them as they've locked down some big name partnerships, as they're the only blockchain company with a firm grasp on geospatial services. Back in 2018, they partnered with FedEx to help build out location-based tech. In 2019, they even partnered with Microsoft to bring push-button geospatial apps to Microsoft Azure, which is their public cloud platform. Last year, they even partnered with Here Technologies to upgrade the future of data. If you didn't know, Here Technologies is the world's #1 location data platform. You might recognize their name from a stamp on some of your Amazon boxes. Your wife may be getting them all before you see them before you get home. XYO is exciting because it's what you get when you mix real-world utility with blockchain. Can't tell me this project isn't way ahead of the curve, and the catch here is XYO is actually ranked 347 on CoinMarketCap. That means its market cap of around $60 million has plenty of room to grow, and maybe XYO can track that movement. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.